Hey guys, we are going for the Halo 1 terminals. There are 10 terminals, one on each mission, so 10 missions, 10 terminals. First one is right when you get to the bridge to talk to Captain Keyes. Before talking to him, head off to the left and check that guy's terminal, and you will pop the achievement. Each time you activate a terminal, it will bring you to the Halo channel. It's kind of jarring, but the achievement usually pops right when it opens, and you can just dashboard and go back to your game. Second mission, after defending the first group, you will have the Warthog dropped off to you, and you'll come into this little tunnel system. Cortana will call it out. Usually the only way you come down here is if you miss the jump off. There's a little gap at the top of that ramp, so usually you don't go down there, but go down there, head into the alcove, and grab your terminal. Third mission, Truth and Reconciliation. This is the room right before you go to search for Captain Keyes to unlock him from the prison. Spoiler alert, that's also later on in the game where he is turned into a flood, so you'll go to the top of that area and get your terminal. This is the Silent Cartographer mission. Right after you take the beach, you'll grab in the Warthog. You'll drive up a hill, and then you'll kind of be cut off. You'll see a bunch of jackals near a downed tree. Head behind the downed tree, up the hill, and you'll come to this area. There are two hunters here, and right now we were trying to go for that achievement to one-shot a hunter, kill the hunter with a single magnum shot. A lot easier to do if you're on the lower difficulties, and you just let him do that lunge move that he just did on Lane there, and then just one-shot him in the back. But we were pretty stupid here, and we were just trying. In typical Lane fashion, he went and grabbed the terminal while I was fighting the hunters. Typical Lane. But right here on the side of the wall is your terminal. Next one. This will be a lot easier. This is towards the end of the mission. Literally the end of the mission is up to your left there. Usually I like to take this Banshee from this guy, but I ran out of ammo there and didn't get to do it. If he starts to jump into the Banshee and you're still trying to shoot him, it won't work because it will just blow up the Banshee. Yeah, usually I'd use that to fly over to the end of the mission, but you can use this system. Just be very careful because you can take fall damage very easily, as you will see right here. Yep, but luckily I had a co-op partner, and I spawned right where the terminal is, literally in the same spot. Now in this one, I believe there are two elevators in this mission. One that lets you go down before you find the flood, and then one when you're going up to evac. On the one that's going up, you'll want to use the momentum, jump off very early, watch yourself on the landing, pick up your terminal, and then call back the elevator. Now this one's a little tricky to explain. The library is a long mission. I believe it's the third out of the fourth floor. Once you get up to the third floor, you want to head up to the right, follow that around to the terminal. Next one, very start of the mission, you start right there. There's a few sentinels attacking you. Luckily Lane took them out. Just head over to the other side of the globe, and pretty well hidden based on the color scheme, but that terminal's right there. And then we're back in this room. Just that it's later on, you'll see Flood Keyes up there, as I like to call him, at the recording of this video, and never called him that before. But just head on to that pathway on the side there instead of the one that was up top, and pick up your terminal. And finally, the last mission. This is the room where you come out of cryo sleep. Right down there to the right is where the cryo chambers are. You'll head up the ladder, come right here. I actually got this one by accident because if you reload near the terminal, it'll actually open up the terminal, because there's a lot of flood that will come to the door to the left. So I hope this guide helped.